Today I'm heading into Chicken's Corners, one of the most scenic trails out here in Moab. This place has been on my list for a while and I'm pretty stoked to finally checking it out. The trail kicks off with these narrow one-lane shelf roads, and yeah, there's a pretty serious drop-off on the side. If heights aren't your thing, this part will definitely test you a little. But the view's absolutely worth it. I'll show you more of these sketchy sections near the end of the video. Right now, I got a few goals for today. First, I'm on a mission to find the actual Chicken's Corners sign. I brought a sticker with me and I want to leave a little mark, something for the next adventurer to find. Once I get that done, the next mission is finding the perfect spot for lunch. Ideally somewhere with a killer view because, well, why not? I pulled off the trail when I spotted something unusual, a dark recess in the rock wall. At first glance, it looked like a cave, but the closer I got to it, the more I realized it wasn't quite that. More of a natural cavity hollowed out over time by wind and water. Still, it had this raw, weathered look that made it feel ancient. Like nature had quietly carved out a secret little chamber and left it here for the curious to find. I stepped inside. The air changed, cooler and quieter. You start imagining who else might have taken shelter here. Maybe animals, maybe even people long ago. It's the kind of place that makes you pause, even if just for a moment. It wasn't a long stop, just enough to take it all in. A neat little moment off the main path. But then it was time to move on. I got back on the trail, easing forward, inching closer to that old, weather-beaten Chicken's Corners sign that I've been chasing. The reason why I brought stickers on this trip is to put it on this sign. I saw Matt from Ozark Overland Adventures put a sticker on this, but I don't see it anywhere. Maybe a fan saw it and decided to take it for their collection. But regardless, I'm going to put mine up right up here. Overland adventures, but that is not Ozark. Okay, let's continue this adventure. Gonna go see what's up in this gully here. Looks pretty neat. Yeah, look at this. Pretty cool. Kind of neat right there. I must have done something really good to find a spot like this to stop for lunch. I was tempted to camp here, but it's way too early to stop for the day. Nice rig. Thanks, brother. I was going to say the same to you. So my next step, and honestly, the most rewarding one, is finding the right place to camp. And let me tell you this part can either make or break your whole trip. You can have all the gear, the perfect setup, a great plan, but if the spot you choose isn't quite right, you're gonna feel it. I'm looking for that sweet spot, somewhere with a killer view, a little bit of privacy, and most crucially, some protection from the wind, because nothing ruins a night quicker than your tent flapping like crazy or your fire constantly going out. So when I roll up to a potential site, I'm looking for a few key things. Is it flat and dry? What's the wind doing? Are the natural wind breaks like trees, hills, and rocks? And of course, the view. Because let's be real, waking up to an epic sunrise or staring at a cliff as the sun sets, that's what it's all about. Finding the right spot isn't always quick. Sometimes it takes some hiking around and driving a little further than you planned. But once you find it, man, it's so worth it. It sets the tone for everything else. So yeah, this step is not just rewarding, it's essential. Check out the faces in the rock. It looks like a family of rock people. You ever have one of those mornings where everything has to move fast? No time for breakfast, no time to think, just go. That was this morning. With only minutes to spare, I managed to tear down camp and hit the trail before the skies opened up. The sunlight wasn't even up yet, just the faint glow on the horizon. No birds chirping, just silence as the wind started to pick up. I could feel it in the air, that heavy electric stillness right before the rain hits. You know the one that tells you got 5 minutes. Move. So I did. Sometimes the timing just works out, barely, and that makes this adventure even sweeter. Thanks so much for watching. This trip is far from over. I'm just getting started. So make sure you tune in next week for the continuing adventures in Moab. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. In the meantime, don't forget to click that like button and hit subscribe, and tap that bell so you don't miss what's coming next. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, here are 2 more videos that I think you'd really like. See you guys next week.